If you're not comfortable enough to do a group ride, this is what you should be doing. Take it away, Tamara. Ah! Hey guys, it's Joseph from BlackboxMyCar. I'm at Valley Driving School today to take my very first motorcycle lesson. We're gonna go through all the common mistakes that new riders make, and the best person to show that is me, because this is my very first time on a motorcycle. So let's get riding. Oh God, I stalled it.
Hello, my name is Tamara and I'm a motorcycle instructor with Valley Driving School. I've been an instructor for 2 years, although I've got 37 years of riding experience. There's a number of strategies that we use at Valley to make people more comfortable on a motorcycle. The first is to make sure that the person feels comfortable on the bike. So at Valley we use 250cc 5-gear motorcycles. They're lightweight, they're very maneuverable, and when you go through the whole program and you finish your road test, then you'll be able to have a Class 6 unrestricted license. The classes that we offer at Valley are 3 components. We offer theory, skills, and traffic, and then our traffic road test prep. We see a number of common mistakes for first-time riders, the first being choosing the wrong size bike. Ideally, when you pick your bike, you want to be able to have your feet flat on the ground when you stop. When you stand up off the bike, you want to make sure that you can handle the weight. And when you sit back down on the bike, you want to make sure that your hands and your arms are in a comfortable yet relaxed position. You also don't want to be reaching for the handlebars. And you just want to make sure that it is safe for you to operate. At Valley Driving School, we use Yamaha 250s. They are lightweight, they're very maneuverable, and they are still capable of going freeway speeds. The reason we use these bikes is because when you go through the full program and you complete your road test, you will then be granted a full, unrestricted Class 6 license. The second mistake is trying to start the bike or trying to move the bike with the kickstand down. It actually is a safety feature that the bike will not move in first gear if the kickstand is down, and it will actually stall itself out. So you actually cannot move. It's physically impossible for you to drive your motorcycle with the kickstand down. The third mistake is stalling your motorcycle, and this happens when you don't use your clutch, throttle, and brake in the proper balance. The best way to not have your bike stall is to pull in the clutch. The clutch will allow your bike to not move because it actually disengages the engine from the transmission. So you can have the clutch pulled in and you can turn the throttle on as high as you want to, but you're not going to go anywhere. So the fourth common mistake that new riders usually do is to grip the handlebars too tightly. The reason this is an issue is because you need both of your hands to manipulate the clutch and the brake appropriately, especially if you are in traffic. If you grip the handlebars too tightly, you're not going to be able to get your fingers on the correct controls fast enough. Also, you're going to become tired faster, and a tired rider is not a safe rider. The fifth most common mistake that new riders make is improper throttle control. Kind of looks like a dolphin jumping out of the water. So the way to combat this is to use your clutch, throttle, and brake in an appropriate combination. If you continue to use your throttle inappropriately, you're going to give yourself whiplash, and we don't want that to happen. The sixth most common mistake that new riders make is usually the worst one. It's improper brake control. When you drive a car and you get into a panic situation, your instinct is to slam your foot on the brake. On a motorcycle, the rear brake, which is controlled by your foot, only provides 30% of the braking capacity. The other 70% of your braking capacity comes from your front brake. So this is a really tough thing for new students to learn, especially the combination of how much front brake versus how much rear brake to use. So if you use only your rear brake, your rear tire is going to lock up and you're going to skid out of control. Reversely, if you use your front brake only, your front tire will lock up, your rear tire is still spinning, which will send you over the bike. So the complex braking system is to make sure that you're using both your front and your rear brakes in an appropriate combination. The seventh common mistake that we see is not downshifting when you come to a stop. This is usually attributed to the fact that most people start learning a motorcycle when they already have driving experience. Most cars are automatics now, so they don't have to worry about the vehicle downshifting. In a motorcycle, you have to downshift for the bike. The bike can't do it for you. So when you come to a stop, you need to make sure that you're in the appropriate gear. When you are slowing down, you want to pull the clutch in, tap the shifter down, let the clutch go, and blip the throttle before you continue, to make sure that your engine and your transmission are at the same speed. When you come to a complete stop, you want to make sure that you pull the clutch all the way in and tap your shifter a couple of times to make sure that you're actually in first gear before you stop. So the 8th most common mistake that we see is not being able to turn the bike or leaning into the turn. It happens at different speeds. So in a slow turn, you want to lean with the turn. And in a faster speed, say like 17 kilometers an hour, you want to lean into the turn, push the handlebars out, so it's like lean right, push right, go right. So the 9th most common mistake we see is putting your foot down in a turn. The reason this happens is usually because the student is not confident enough in their turning abilities, or they're not confident that the bike will actually follow the direction they're going. The way to combat this is to look where you want to end up. It's called eye lead. And if you put your foot down, the problems with that are the bike could go down on top of your leg, or if you're going a faster speed, you could actually catch your foot on something and you can break your ankle. The 10th biggest mistake that we see is braking when you're in a corner. If you're entering a corner with too much speed, let off the throttle, use your rear brake, engage the clutch so that you're in the friction zone, and then when you are at your appropriate amount of speed, then let go of the clutch, coast through the corner, and then accelerate out of the turn. The last mistake that most new riders do is to ride with the group. Yes, it's fun to ride with the group, and especially the social aspect afterwards. But as a new rider, if you ride with people that you don't know, especially if you don't know their riding capabilities and their riding style, you will probably be forced to do something that is not in your comfort zone. So you'll be forced to go faster than you're used to, taking some roads that you may not know. And so a way to combat this is to ride with people that you know their riding styles, and have a quick conversation before you take off to make sure that everybody's on the same page.
If you're not comfortable enough to do a group ride, this is what you should be doing. Take it away, Tamara. That was a lot harder than I expected. I'm definitely coming to the Valley Driving School to take their complete motorcycle program, so I know how to ride confidently next time. Not like what we just did. Look at me go! Yay! And you know, dash cams make a great learning tool as well. What we recommend is getting a Thinkware M1 motorcycle dash cam so you can record the front and rear of your ride. It's going to be a great learning tool for those of you who are new to use playback as a tool to learn how you can improve your ride further. And best of all, if you're a student, parent, or an instructor at Valley Driving School, we've got a treat for you. We partnered up with the Valley Driving School to offer you 10% off your dash cam. Whether you're driving a car, a bike, or even a truck, there's a dash cam right there for you. So come on to our partnership page on the BlackboxMyCar.ca website and sign up today for your free custom code so you can take 10% off your next dash cam today. And if you're worried about the installation process, worry not, because we offer in-house installation at our office in Richmond, BC. Give us a call now and we'll even give you 15% off your next installation on us. Looking to become a safer and more confident rider? Then give Valley Driving School a call. Thanks for watching. I'm doing a turn! Ah!